uploaded and put it there. But this person is on YouTube. His name is Object TV Media. So part two, he has not uploaded the part two. I'll also be on the lookout for that. So guys, go to Facebook, share so that people would let this spread.
Èmi ti share. Ká máa lọ́lé wa ló kù báyìí.
President, ẹ má máa pè ní bá mi mọ́ o. Bá mi lẹ pé kíni o.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tá bá fẹ́ react, ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ bá ṣe máa gbé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wa sílẹ̀.
Even though it's not as if he has not said his truth, he has actually spoken his truth with the police. He has made a statement with the police. At the same time, he has spoken at the coroner inquest. So this is just the first time that he's actually granting an interview that clearly states, his own point of view, as in his own truth, according to what happened. As we know, all of them are speaking from their experience, and clear that Hadurah saw a whole lot of what happened, and it is not different from what we know. So it is just that the people that decide to keep spreading narratives should continue, but that doesn't change what is documented at the police, with the police, at the same time with the coroner court. So there is nothing in this case from the beginning to the end. We know that VDM is trying to exonerate some people, and now we're having a clear-cut understanding of some of the things that happened, at the background. Àwọn kan tá a rí nínú fídíò tó jáde nígbà tó lọ bá wọn tí Sam Larry lọ bá wọn. Now we know that Hadurah was at that scene and he was able to say his own truth, which I know that he would have, said at the coroner, he would have written down with the police and all that. And one thing we should not forget is that during that period, there was a channel at which the police released to the public and to everybody that has one or two evidences that can, corroborate or, give them a clearance or clear view of these issues concerning the bullying and harassment and all that. And I am sure that some people gave evidences and all that, which is still with the police. So, but I believe by the time they take the case of bullying up, as the coroner have advised that they should reopen the investigation, I know there will still be many revelations and all that. So let's just, keep, using our voice to still continue to make the authorities to do what they need to do. We'll wait for the part two, but this part one is only just a confirmation of everything that we know from the onset. So I think it's a good one by Hadurah. So that's my take for now.
Hadurah come out, or they come out by. So they should all do their worst.
Don't care. Sister Gypsy. Láti 22 months, a ní káwọn people kan jẹ́ ká sinmi. Wọ́n ní rárá o, àwọn ò ní nísinmi o. Nísìn láti bí how many days nísìn, oríṣiríṣi la ṣá ń jẹ. So kí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní analyze, káwọn náà má sùn. Káwọn náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní, because gbogbo ìta tí ń jẹ láti bí 3-4 days nísìn. Ẹjọ́ bọ̀ làwọn people ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ analysis wọn lónìí báyìí. Ohun àwọn gan ti gba iṣẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀ní sùn ni. Ẹ ní rojú oorun. Ẹ máa pariwo, Wunmi come and talk. Hadurah ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n gbàdúrà mọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kíní kan. Ó dẹ̀ ti sọ títí ẹ̀ nísìn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí lẹ wá fẹ́ ṣe sí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́.
Àwọn tó ní Màmá Òjó sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé Màmá ìwádìí mú nísìn láti sọ̀rọ̀?
Ó ti release ẹ̀ báyìí.
It is well. ọmọ yẹn ti sọ nǹkan tó
Fọláṣadé tó
mọ̀
ní Tádúrà bá sọ̀rọ̀ ògbó ṣebó dẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀
Àkún.
báyìí.
Ó dẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀ ń sin oṣù Fọláṣadé olóbò Bluetooth.
so let's wait for their own nonsense analysis àwa kọ́ máa fi gbogbo wọn cruise ni àwọn onítàn for rubbish.
Because analysis máa ti pọ̀ jù.
ẹ jẹ́ ká wọ́n ṣe máa twist gbogbo ẹ̀
but ẹjọ́ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan last week Sunday a bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú show Ọ̀túnba Awópẹ̀tù gbogbo ìgboro dàrú àbí last week Monday then throughout the week.
Prof Monday yẹn
ológun olúwa
president àti Bẹ̀nẹ̀ náà ṣílẹ̀kùnjọ Monday yẹn ó ṣojú mi kòró.
Now this Monday again Sunday Monday ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí wíìkì yìí ẹ lọ dira o.
Bóyá ká kúkú lọ gbanú àlèv níbi tẹ́kọ̀ àwa lé o.
Because ilé ìtajú bí ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí báyìí.
Ẹ má bínú gbogbo àwọn tó sọ pé àdúrà ni tó bá rẹ̀ gbọ́n òun lálẹ́ ọjọ́ Monday pé kó ṣe kinní kan kí kó parọ́ ni. Ṣé rí Ọlọ́run àwọn pípọ̀ ìfẹ́ èmi ò ka ọ̀rọ̀ wọn àwọn àdúrà kan wà tó crown everything ọ̀rọ̀ mi ọ̀rọ̀ wọn èmi ò sí ẹ̀ka ọ̀rọ̀ wọn kún mọ́ àwọn ológun pẹ̀dà èmi ò ka nǹkan tó bá wù wọ́n kọ́rọ̀ nǹkan tó bá wù wọ́n kó sọ ajẹ́ mi ẹ̀ka òsì tó pé ló jẹ́ kó sọ pé kìíní ni ó ní dádì ló sọ pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ sin níjọ́ yẹn dádì ló sọ pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ sin níjọ́ yẹn.
dádì sọ pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ sin lálẹ́ yẹn ìgbà tí kò sí nǹkan tá a máa ṣe ó ní kò sí nǹkan tá a máa ṣe àgbàlagbà ni wọ́n a máa gbọ́ sí wọn lẹ́nu nìyẹn.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o gbogbo èèyàn ọmọ July tẹwàá ẹ wá tó
mọ́mí mòyó ohun làdúrà sọ yẹn ìjọ tọ̀nà Mohbad jòsí wà níbẹ̀ kí ni jòsí ṣe sí kí ló ṣe.
jòsí ni wọ́n ti nà mí tán ó yẹ jẹ́ ká máa lọlé ẹranko ni báyìí.
I'm really happy that we got snippets into the part 2. So àwọn snippets yẹn dẹ̀ fún wa ní a little bit of clear view of what happened in terms of the bullying.
Prof ṣe rántí pé nǹkan tá à ń sọ ní àárọ̀ yìí nìyẹn ni pé ọmọ wù mí right ipe ọmọ wù mí ó ń protect legacy of
yes.
kò sọ̀rọ̀ kò fẹ́ bú ọmọ yẹn ẹ wo jòsí ní dáàdì mi wọ́n ti nà mí tó ẹjẹ́ a máa lọ ni ṣé nípa ọ̀rọ̀ wèrè tí jòsí sọ kiri ni.
wọ́n ti nà mí tán ẹjẹ́ a máa lọlé.
Yes, Sherry, at this point, the only advice, the only thing I can say to us on the platform, and we that are supporting we on this platform, Anita's platform, is that, you see, no matter what these people say at this moment, or no matter what they do, 100%, nothing can come out of it, apart from what is on ground. So, let's just try as much as possible not to allow whatever they say to get to us to the extent of we now getting overly emotional or kawaje ki o ma get into our mental health and all that. Ibi tá bá dé yìí.
Prof, ẹ ka kọ́mẹ̀ntì Sister Cindy Saleh. Ẹ ka kọ́mẹ̀ntì wọn. Sister Cindy sọ pé tí wọ́n bá ti nà ń ta tán tó bá wá délé ìyàwó àwa máa.
Ìyàwó ló máa protect ẹ.
Pẹ̀lẹ́ ọkọ mi, wọ́n ti nà ẹ́ tán.
Even gan àwọn parents ẹ̀ tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n nà wọ́n bulẹ̀, nobody speak out. Nobody.
No.
You see, somebody is saying kilo bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí case all Abuja. Let me tell you, okay, Lilibet, the honest truth is that there is no case in Abuja. Now, Yomi was saying yesterday that àwọn kan jókòó lé kíní lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kíní kan wọn jẹ́. There is no case in Abuja. The case is
where were you?
Abuja tí Hadurah sọ pé we are moving the case to Abuja. VDM ní case wọn tó move lọ sí Abuja. That is what you have seen that have played before our eyes. VDM ní case Hadurah. Yomi ẹnu lásán ni enter. So this case is as good as done. The justice in terms of the death of Mohbad is the nurse, but the justice about the bullying is about to start because the police have been advised to go and reopen the investigation concerning bullying and harassment. So that one is about to start, and I am sure that he will get justice at the end in that aspect as well. But the aspect of there is why the nurse did what she did and he reacted to it. Nothing can change it unless the nurse gets to high court now say, okay, oh, somebody sent me, or somebody, then something might now change. But as of today, nothing can change. We know what we know. So please, our people, enjoy. Let's here this week we'll go rather than let's just try and cruise with it. At the point about feel we are being affected mentally, we can go out of the platform and come back later. We don't need they cannot debunk this. Germany, none of them is at the scene. None of them can debunk this thing. The person that was at the scene has spoken. If they debunk, we just laugh at them.
Are you professor in English? Ẹ ti sòyìnbó àwọn pípé yóò ní gbọ́.
Mayor, ẹ má bínú, èyìnbó mi kẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn kò tó ti. No, mo ní wọn ẹ máa gbọ́ mi ẹ̀ get nǹkan tí mo sọ. Mo ní debunking wọn hold water because ẹni tó àwọn ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹni tó wà ní same ó ti sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ wá debunking wọn hold water.
No, from day one làwa ti mọ̀ but èmi kàn sọ fún yín pé wọ́n á tún wá nǹkan ṣàlùwérè
mo agree. Nǹkan tẹ̀mí wá yẹn sọ pé ká má jẹ́ kí debunking yẹn kó get to us, kó má affect wa because a mọ̀ pé kò ẹsẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ ìyẹn lèmi sọ. I know they will do it.
Prof ẹni sùúrù ẹ sọ fẹ́là wọ́n ní pé kẹ́ fi emotions wálẹ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń threaten emotion wa láti àárọ̀ wípé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an.
Ẹ ṣáà bá petition mi tẹ́ ẹ bá ti petition mi.
Kẹ́ ẹ ṣọ́ ara yín pé a máa petition yín pé emotion wa o ẹ filẹ̀ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ jẹ ní gbogbo etí April tí July fi ṣẹ́kù ní pé emotions la fẹ́ máa jẹ o. Nígbà o.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bóyá ká arrange DJ fún Friday o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
So, Lilibet, I understand your sarcasm, but we were just looking at, the number that you're making to drop overnight. I don't know if you've listened to it, but because we have laugh and laugh and laugh. Do you know how many tororo that we have been doing overnight? If you know the tororo.
ẹjọ́ tí n bá sọ nǹkan tó yẹ kí n sọ ẹjọ́ ẹni kì í ṣọ̀tọ̀ èmi tó ro nǹkan kan. Madam Fọláṣadé ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tán ní ẹ fẹ́ bèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ Àdúrà wọ́n já ọwọ́ Àdúrà gbà lọ́wọ́ nítorí pé tí wọ́n rántí tí pé wọ́n já ọwọ́ Àdúrà gbà wọ́n ní kẹ́ má bàdúrà sọ kí lè tó ṣe wá gbà kádùrà wá kí lè tí àrí àwọn ọmọ bí Àdúrà lẹ́yìn Àdúrà gbà tán wá ṣe torí ẹ̀yin ní ìwọ̀n jẹ ẹ̀yin tẹ́tú jára nù lédi yẹn o ẹni ìwọ̀n gbà kẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ àti Fọláṣadé ẹni ìṣù.
Fọláṣadé ají Bluetooth nìkan ló sọ àǹtí àdókùwèrè náà sọ ó ní bóun ṣe débẹ̀ yẹn ni ó wá pé àdúrà wá jọ ṣe mo báwọn olófòfó ṣe máa ń ṣe yẹn wá sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bí ẹ ṣe ń gbọ́ àdúrà yẹn ló bá bọ́ tẹ́ àpẹẹrẹ.
Mayor ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀wò kan ẹ̀wò kìíní kan sorry.
Ẹ má bínú prof ẹ má bínú ṣe á sí ní ti bo mo ti irọ́ yẹn báyìí mo kàn rí irọ́ yẹn ó dẹ̀ ṣe ń parọ́ irọ́ báyìí wáì tó ń parọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
ó yọ ọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwa táwa lórí social media ó rò bóyá USA àmì nurse ni wá so ó rò bóyá gbogbo wa ní ìgán yẹn máa mú kò wẹ́ pé àwa a kì í ṣe USA nurse so àdẹ̀ kì í gúnyàn ní IM injection o.
Yíyọ ṣé ẹ mọ àwọn ìyá àwọn obìnrin àbáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó máa ń ṣòfófó tó máa ń da ilé tó máa ń da àárín àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ rú yẹn Ẹ pé wọ́n máa sọ ọ̀gọ̀ fún ẹnìkan wọ́n á tún lọ sọ ọkọ̀ mífẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni Kàrímọ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni because ìwọ tó débi tó fẹ́ lọ bá àwọn èèyàn sympathize láàárín ọjọ́ mélòó o ti ń pè èèyàn kan sẹ́yìn pé wá jẹ́ ti bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ ẹ mọ báwọn pípù yẹn ti máa ń ṣe olófòófó ni àwọn èèyàn tó máa ń jà nǹkan wọ́n mọ Kàrímọ́ dáadáa pé èèyàn
ló ṣe kọrin yẹn fún ẹni sùúrù jẹ́ kí sáré kọrin yẹn fún bàbá yẹn kan ẹni sùúrù tó sọ wọ́n ti rí
tó bá tiẹ̀ happen òfófó òṣì náà ti mọ̀ pé irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni.
ẹ mọ nǹkan tí ìyá yẹn ṣe fún jọ yẹn orin tí wọ́n kọ pé olófòófó yẹra àfẹ́sọ̀rọ̀ àwo olófòófó yẹra àfẹ́sọ̀rọ̀ àwo.
lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀sọ́ ti mọ̀ inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló.
wọ́n ti rí súra ẹ̀ pé òfófó ló bá dé ẹni tí ò mọ̀ wọ́n rí ò rí wọn rí ó fò gànàgànà ó lọ yá 20 million naira ó ra fúláìtì ó kọ́mọ ó káṣọ tútù ẹ máa gbọ́ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ òpònú lẹ́nu ẹyẹ àdókùwèrè.
àmọ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ òkèèrè tí ò bá dín kan ó máa lé kan ni.
get gist yẹn brafla tó lọ rà tó sáré lọ yá owó tó ṣe gbogbo yẹn it was the donation that was going on that time.
lówó pé
kẹrù sọ́kọ̀.
ó fẹ́ lọ manipulate ọmọ wa kò mọ̀ pé ọmọ ọgbọ́n nìyẹn.
ẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́ ṣọ́bí mi prof.
ẹ̀yin lẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́.
president ẹ kú palẹ̀mọ́ o.
ẹ mọ̀ pé ìgbà tó ti dé náà ti rí countenance.
ẹ jọ ẹ ṣàánú mi o ẹ dì mí mẹ́rù yín o tó ti bá sùn kó tá bá lọ yín o.
dey play
ṣẹgbọ́n
àmọ́ra wa kí la wà yìí o.
kó tá má lọ bà mí o.
ṣe rí ó ti máa àti charge immediately tó ti dé wọ́n ti rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ṣe they've seen it wọ́n ti rí the countenance ẹ̀ o ti ń try láti take charge of everything ó yá èyí báyìí ní kẹ́ ṣe o ti ń fọ́ ìyàwó létí o ti ń fọ́ àbúrò ẹ̀ létí o ti ń ṣàwọn ọmọ o ti ń wà domineering.
prof understand tẹ bá rí létí ọ̀rọ̀ tá a gbọ́ lánàá tó ní ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì tó lòun máa rí ìyẹn ò mọ̀ wọn ò mọra wọn bọ̀ bó ṣe ti ń ṣe yẹn mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó prompt yẹn ti fífọ́ mo fẹ́ try àti sọ yòó yẹn wá pé kí ló ń ṣe nìyí tó fẹ́ kàn ẹ mọ̀ ọkọ̀ mọ̀ tó pé ó sọ̀rọ̀ sí kò yẹ òdá lóun ló fọ́ létí.
ó ti wà tó forward ó ti ń put ara ẹ̀ tó ibi tó play tó sí ó ti ń place ara ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ so wọ́n ti rí i pé eléyìí she's going to be a problem so that's it ọlọ́run dẹ̀ bá wọn ṣe wọ́n tètè rí ìjẹ́ because if not nǹkan tí àti gbogbo àti tí ò gbọ́ ló máa sọ káàkiri.
Mami Dupsy ẹ máa lọ ra oògùn fún brọ́dà yín o because ibo ni láti ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lónìí báyìí láti mo fíù fún ẹ o.
láti òde wá láti jẹta iṣẹ́ ti dé báyìí.
owó ti Yọ̀mí náà etí yẹn náà sọ tó fúnra ẹ̀ ṣúta rẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀.
tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo èèyàn wèrè ni Yọ̀mí kò mọ̀ pé voice note yẹn ó fẹ́ wá manipulate pé ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe ó fẹ́ wá gbé wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé òun lọ interview Wùnmí bọ̀ kò rí ṣe.
òun náà ni àbọ̀bọ̀ yẹn gọ̀ àbọ̀ ìwé ò dáa ẹ kàwé Yọ̀mí padà sí lọ sí adult school lọ padà lọ school.
mo yọ I disagree with you àsìkò ẹ̀yìn àsùnwọ̀n tó jẹ́ pé àbọ̀ ìwé ò dáa eléyìí kò ká kọ́tà débi tó fẹ́ káàbọ̀.
ìgbà tó yẹ kó lọ school bàbá Sùwé ló ń tẹ̀lé kiri ọmọ òfò.
iṣẹ́ tó tẹ̀lé bàbá
adult class
mo yọ why you dey always fall my hand na bàbá Sùwé tó tẹ̀lé náà ṣó mèrè òun gan ṣe in every aspect yẹn mi fi fail in every aspect ọkùnrin jókòó for a whole year a year plus o ṣiṣẹ́ o make owó o ṣe anything wà dẹ̀ wá.
àkàjẹ́jẹ́ ló lẹ́ ń lẹ padà wá.
ṣẹ́rí ẹjẹ́ má bú Yọ̀mí ṣẹ́rí gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ń bílì fún Yọ̀mí tẹ̀lé Yọ̀mí gbogbo pátá ni wèrè kọ́sítà bá ń ṣe wèrè àtẹ̀tẹ̀ dáwó fún tó bá ṣe pé wèrè ní Yọ̀mí ò níṣẹ́ kan tó ń ṣe ó dẹ̀ jókòó dẹ̀ wá sọ justice for Mohbad justice we get justice is we get justice is we get ẹ jẹ́ ń ṣe bí wèrè ẹ̀yin gangan ni wèrè o Yọ̀mí ti gba ó ti mọ̀ pé òun fúnra rẹ̀ òun wèrè lòun bọ̀tẹ̀ ẹ̀yin tó wá ń fi wèrè wọn tó yẹ tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń gba wèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣé ẹ rí i pé iná ti ya wèrè àwọn ojú ọkàmì yẹn dáwó ẹ̀mí wọn fẹ́ ìgbà tó ń di pé kò sọnù.
máa ń sunkún bí ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀
kéèyàn wà kó má níṣẹ́
ọkùnrin
oníṣẹ́
ọmọ
kan tó ń
42
ṣe
years old.
àdẹ̀kùn jùláláìpọ̀n ó dẹ̀ ń dá jùláláìpọ̀n délẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ ṣe blogger come out fully and be a blogger iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ tó sì nìyẹn but àti dá pé oyọ̀lẹ̀ ò lè ṣàfẹ́jọ́ ìṣá ẹjọ́ ìṣá Yomi go and get a life.
Mọ́mí Dupsy prof ṣe gbọ́ pé ibi tó ṣe ní sùúrù ẹ ti jẹ́ kí n rántí bí ibi tó ti sọ pé ibi táwọn ti wọ police station yìí pé pátákó àti ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá wọ́n wá ń bá previous presidential aspirant sọ̀rọ̀
ní presidential aspirant olóhùn ló fẹ́ jẹ́ kó má ṣẹjọ́ yẹn mọ́.
ẹjọ́ wípé wọ́n fẹ́ da ìjọba bàbá wa Tinubu rẹ̀ bàbàjẹ́ Mọ́mí Dupsy ẹni sùúrù ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń sọ eléyìí ẹjọ́ ṣé pátákó máa mọ presidential aspirant our life àwa rí that wretched ẹ má bínú o Yomi ṣòtẹ kì í ro àwọn irọ́ tó máa ń pa ni.
Even if that is the case, though, I can guess who he was talking about, and I believe that that one just believed they were trying to infringe on Patako's rights by holding on to his phone as a human rights activist. I hope you can decode.
No, get here. Shamo, he was inferring that
They could have reached out to him as an human rights activist that somebody's rights is being infringed on.
No, we're not talking about rights. You're not getting it. He was
get me.
Okay.
Get me. The person in question, if I want to guess or I want to imply, Patako might have gotten through to the person, maybe through some contacts that won't infringe right.
I disagree.
Hold on now.
And my presidential aspirant, okay.
Already, now that they are trying to infringe on somebody's right by holding on to his phone, and that one, as a human rights activist, was saying, why would you hold on to somebody's phone? As in, why would you want to go into somebody's phone in this investigation that you don't have any right to do that? That is what happened. Intervention.
Prof, I just said this thing before yesterday.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yé yín. Ó sọ lánàá.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ó clarify ẹ̀ lánàá.
Oníṣẹ́ ti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, this particular ọ̀rọ̀ presidential.
Ó ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀, ó ti máa ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà. Àná ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ clarify ẹ̀ pé ẹni yẹn ń sọ pé kí ló tó ṣe máa hold on, tó ṣe máa gba fóònù Pátákó. So that's why I'm saying that the person in question is a human rights activist.
Yeah.
So anybody, I believe people. I don't want to mention it, but
I know the person.
That's the way I can decode it anyway. So that was what's transferred. He said, were involved in the case, just that he felt this person's right was being infringed.
Yes.
And I want to say, at that time might have gotten contact with him that okay, this is happening. I think that was what happened. So it's not even any issue that has to do with state, the national security or whatever.
So Ọlọ́run kọfẹ kan ẹ̀sùn àwọn Kánú irú táwọn Kánú yẹn kan orí ẹ̀ máa pé.
Oníbèrè o ẹjọ́ ṣé ṣòwò rẹ̀ ṣó ń sọ́pọ́tì bọ́bọ́.
Kí ló ní lè ṣe máa ń sáré déètì ẹ má máa dárúkọ èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ hàn.
Mo rí post ẹ̀ kan ni.
Okay, free. Ṣe rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́. These people are human rights activists. They want to believe that people's rights are being infringed on, whatever it is. They will still come out for you. And these people, when you get through to them, some people know them, some people have contact with them. They just say, somebody's right is being infringed on, blah, 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 blah. They have been arrested unjustly. They won't come out fully to say this is what the person did, give details.
So if it is actually this person that is in charge of, is the handler of his page, when this non-entity carried placard all around. So it was when this person is now arrested, that's when they now realize that, oh, one person has human rights, but the person that has been harassed and defamed doesn't have human rights. Because
Okay, let me just say this. Cherry Bobokini in Nigeria, to an extent, I can say categorically and boldly that it has become transactional. Say, understand me. The people doing this thing are holding all these offices, or like, okay, this is the news outlets that he has and all that. He's not directly 100% in charge or doing all these things. There are people that are in charge of some of these things, and we know how we cut case. This thing has become transactional. Like, for instance, Sebi Amnesty International in Nigeria posted the same thing. In this country, you can actually make your way out to get this thing posted. It has become transactional. Everything has become transactional in Nigeria. And that's why you find it difficult to see people that are doing things by the book or going through the legal means or legal route
to
to
be
get things
honest,
done.
though, to be honest, I won't think this man will put it and just come out and say, do not infringe on another person's human rights without knowing the reason why this person has been called to be questioned. So I will just not accept that. But because me personally haven't seen it in his page, and I will question. That's why I said, if he's the one handling his page, does he not see the before and after? She understand Kotimo, because everything is coded.
Post on the page here now.
Oh no, mom,
I want to call it. It's on his Twitter because I had to go look for it that yesterday.
Ló ti delete
So
ẹni yẹn because àwọn èèyàn attack ẹ̀
people
gan.
now brought that
Èèyàn
man's
attack ẹ̀ gan.
attack ẹ̀ wọ́n wá
Mo rí
mú placard tí máa yẹn ń gbé kiri àti tìyábọ̀ àti picture everything wọ́n wá kó síbẹ̀ pé human rights activist ni ṣé ó jẹ́ kó infringe on another person's fundamental rights.
So exactly what I'm saying, that Sierra Leone, they just keep these people, they just reached out to them. This is going on, click of the con, and they feel, as a human rights activist, they feel okay. Somebody has been, they say okay, they release click on that. All these things. There was a time, see David Undeng that did a very big expose on Amnesty International Nigeria. Some of these things are transactional. Okay, ẹ wo irú àwọn publications kan tó ń ṣe lórí àwọn the one your a newspaper, whatever. They don't go out to go and start investigating things. They just put them out because they feel okay. You want to do a full page, it's so amount. Just pay the money. They will just do the publication for you. They don't want to know whether that thing is true or not, and that is why the problem
it is
in the country
transactional,
keeps.
Prof.
Yes,
Activism.
that's what I'm saying.
That's not activism. It is paying for a publication because you have massive followers.
That is it. That is it. So now you get it. It's the problem we have in that country. You just pay a blogger to post something, even if the blogger is a big blogger, he wouldn't do his due diligence, look at things and until the thing gets, maybe there is backlash or something there before they now backtrack and all that. So is the problem we are facing. People don't do their due diligence before they look at the time we talk about this case as well. But Oriyomi, they started having one or two innuendos and all that until people started calling him out, and eventually he backtracked. So the same thing with Berekete, doing all these things. If you don't go out of your way to do your due diligence, wàá kàn rí pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ti build, orúkọ tó ti build for years, ó kàn máa di nǹkan táwọn èèyàn máa tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ ni. Ẹ wo nǹkan tó ṣe QH radio yẹn nísìn. It's no more relevant as far as his work is concerned, because ó kọ̀ allow rẹ̀ láti wà used to many things because kò ṣe due diligence and that is what is causing problem for people.
Mami Kabobi, the thing is, there is no way police will not detain. It's just that you cannot detain more than what is legally accepted. Because even in Western world, you can still hold on to someone for up to 24 hours. pending somebody that will come and bail them. That is the law. Because if you do not, it's illegal detainment that is not allowed.
But they
Exactly.
can get a court
Exactly.
order to detain him more than that
Exactly.
24
They've
hours.
detained him,
Proceed to
And
court.
that's
and
what they
now,
normally do.
no, the thing is,
They want to deal with somebody.
the arrest was done on Friday. It was done on Friday. Because it was a weekend, the police used that as an excuse to take it, because working days, Friday, then the next working day is Monday. And they can only detain you for, I think, 48 hours. So if you stay there through the weekend, they have not infringed your right. So until this Monday, which is today. Now, if the police feels now, for instance, this case now, the police can say they want to investigate who are the people funding this guy. So they will go to the court and get an injunction to detain him for maybe 15 more days or whatever to continue their investigation. Because they might say, okay, we want to go into his details and all that to get more information about people that are bankrolling him. They have a feeling that maybe this person was sent to deliberately, you know, defame someone or
Or
criminally,
tarnish
you
the
know, all these
image.
things. Then you know that in this case as well, somebody's office got burnt, and there is still a possibility of whether the burning was an arson or not. They can link it up that okay, this person has been threatening this person. Let's go into it and investigate. Maybe there is something that he has to do. So the police has the right to go.
Also,
So I believe that is going to still
Prof,
stay
can I
to
just
still be
add
there.
this as well? Even if he was arrested on a Monday and there is no one to come and bail him on that Monday, tí ò lẹ́bi, tí ò lára, tí ò léèyàn, tó máa dúró pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ní police station. Ṣé pé police said we are your friend, police are your friend. But if this bloody nuisance tí ò bá lẹ́bi, tí ò lára, tó máa lọ bá police pé you are our friend you see this our other friend has been detained, release him for us. Tí ò bá lẹ́nibody ibi tó máa jẹrà sí nìyẹn until tán bá tó lọ sí court, tán bá mú lọ síwájú adájọ́ tán ní olúwa mi wèrè tá à ń sọ fún yín yẹn òun leléyìí o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ sọ fún wa ní tá máa ṣe fún un. Wọ́n tún wá ṣe set bail by court.
Mọ́mí Moyo, ṣé bó ṣe máa sọ nìyẹn pé wèrè kan.
wọ́n kọ́ tó máa sọ fún adájọ́ ni pé olúwa mi ẹ mọ wèrè tá a sọ fún yín jọ̀hún òun rèé o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí lè máa sọ sọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀. Adájọ́ àwò títí pàtó bá ranjú mọ́ adájọ́ ẹni ẹ kọ́kọ́ lọ fi sí holding cell fún bí ọ̀sẹ̀ 6 bóyá wèrè ààrẹ àti cool down tí ẹ bá ní.
But the truth is, I'm happy that he was given the opportunity to express himself in a language he
Ọlọ́run,
felt so comfortable
àwọn
with.
olórí burúkú ò jẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ
You know,
ọlọ́mọ kọ́ àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kó grieve.
These people haven't grieved at all. They have not grieved. They haven't
if,
grieved.
if you just oppose that interview with Wumi's voice note, you will still see that she as well
Ọlọ́run,
was emotional in that voice note.
Bene, I've been looking for you now. I've been calling you that. Where's Bene?
Winners,
Where's Bene?
ṣé ìlú ti ń gbọ́
Where's
Rigo
Bene?
Moses
Where's Bene?
lẹ́nu Richie? Ìyẹn mà ti àwọn òyìnbó yẹn mà ti old. Wọ́n máa wá òyìnbó míì tán sì máa sọ ní gbogbo Rigo Moses yẹn ò wúlò fún anybody mọ́. Ìyẹn ti outdated báyìí o. After 22 months, Rigo Moses ti wà outdated o. They should find another English to express themselves.
Organophosphate lórí ẹ̀.
Organophosphate gan kò réèní ìjọba kan.
Sodium chloride ló wà lójú ọpọ́n báyìí.
Organophosphate àwọn ti gbàgbé yẹn ọjọ́ kan péré lọ́ fi mọ́ nìyẹn o.
Wọ́n ti gbàgbé yẹn ló bá tán.
Wọ́n ti gbọ̀
Sodium
ọjọ́
chloride.
kan tí Kọfí ti pariwo tó ti ń pariwo ẹ tún gbọ́ kó sọ anything. Àwọn yẹn ti lọ ó ti dohun gbàgbé nìyẹn.
Prof, ó dùn mí gan-an pé wọ́n ti jẹ́ káwọn people yìí grieve. Ó dùn mí. Especially ọmọ òun á tún dín pé kí ló máa sọ lọ́la, kí ló máa sọ lọ́la, kí ló máa sọ lọ́la, kí ló.
Ṣe pé òsì.
Ó sì ti ṣí kámẹ́rà o.
Now, there is this person in
Ẹ
my church
continue.
in the UK here that lost his wife. I think it's gone to about 5 years or thereabout or more now. Now, can you imagine that this man found it difficult to move on with his children? I think he has like 3 children. Now, just last week Sunday, not this Sunday, last week Sunday, he came to church with one of his children. He's not a young boy, a young girl, and the mom's favorite song was part of the song for the service. Immediately the song started, that lady left the church. She couldn't stay. After 5 years, she couldn't stay. The dad has to go with her, pacify her, and all that. And if somebody after 5 years can still be grieving her mom, just
Prof,
hearing the
God
song, the
bless
best
you.
song, the
God
person's
bless
favorite
you.
song. Now imagine.
God bless you.
So, I mean, grief is something that sometimes it goes with you
Prof,
and all that. It
Prof,
stays with you.
Mom see tèmi ti tó 10 years in it.
Okay.
Going to be 10 years this December. I'm still Ọlọ́run bá ń gbọ́.
Thank you.
Most of the time, like, máa fẹ́ sáré gbé kúrò lára mi because I will cry. Tí n bá fi lè jẹ́ kó land, I will cry. Ẹ lè imagine, ó máa pé 10 years tí mo sì mi kú ní December yìí. And mo yìí grieve ìyá mi. Ẹ̀yin ẹ burú o. Ẹ burú
Yeah,
o.
I mean,
Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀
even
dájọ́
if it is,
accordingly fún yín.
even if it's only the fact that they see themselves, it's enough for the thing to be with you for forever. And it was there. Hadurah was there all the way, all the step, as in with all this bullying and all that. He experienced it. He knows what his brother went through. So it was like they went through it together at some point as
Ẹ má
well.
bínú
So
Prof.
what
Gbọ́
you
gbà tó sọ
expect?
pé nígbà tó sọ pé wọ́n yọ àdá ó lóun gan tóun sọ pé ẹ lè nẹ̀gbọ́n mi bíbà ó nígbà tóun gan rí gbogbo àdá àti kiri tọ́kọ òun gan wò pé ní pé òun gangan tóun sọ pé ẹ lè nẹ̀gbọ́n mi bíbà ẹ lè ṣe kiri kan òun gangan láti sá ni. Sorry, daughter of Zion.
Sherry Biteti mom,
Oh, Doctor of Zion, so sorry to hear that.
hey, so
God will
sorry,
continue
ma'am.
to comfort and console you. See, this is what I do. In as much as I don't want to make and Lord, please God console me because it is only God that can console. Oh, I'm telling you, it's only
Please
God. Just keep telling
accept
me
our condolence. The
that
Lord give us strength.
God console me, console me. So sorry to hear that. Hugs and kisses. So
You
yeah.
imagine, you just imagine what he said. He said because he saw that his brother got injured, and he told him that, Prime Boy, you know, punched him. He fought Prime Boy because of that. So he was like, he cannot be òun ò lè wá níbi tí èèyàn ti ń bá ẹ̀gbọ́n òun jà àbí tó ti ń nu ẹ̀gbọ́n òun kóun má dàbẹ̀rù kóun má bá wọn jà. But because of the weapons they were holding, that was the only reason he could not interfere in that situation. So it's funny.
Prof, I'm just mo kàn ní picture on my head that pé the closeness they have, the bond they have, when they beat Mohbad tó ń ké, it's possible Hadurah náà máa ké.
The eléyìí tó tiẹ̀ ń come
Ṣẹ́gẹ̀t.
to my head is that one particular one tó wà helpless. Tó yẹ pé ó rí ibi tó ti ń nu ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ báyìí, ó dẹ̀ wà helpless láti intervene because of gbogbo àwọn nǹkan táwọn people yẹn kó dání. Ṣé mo, do you know the kind of pain téèyàn máa go through ní moment yẹn pé
Prof,
I cannot do anything?
talking about this, also jẹ́ kí n rántí the wickedness and the callousness of Josie. Mo máa ń ṣe complex care in the community. I look after ventilated patients in their home. So mo wá ní ọmọ yìí tán gbé fún mi ní almost 2 years ago. making like pediatrics because it might affect me. I hardly ever do omoikere, but they needed my skill for because me. It was end of life care. Wọ́n ṣàbẹ̀ mí pé àgbogbo ẹ̀ náà lè ju 2 weeks lọ, so okay, I will do it. So ọmọ yìí pẹ́ ó tó almost láti April 2023 ọmọ yẹn wá kú ní February yìí. Ikú tá ti expect ni o, in fact ó tún pẹ́ ju more than nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ lọ. So what I'm trying to say, ibi iṣẹ́ tó máa ń fún mi níṣẹ́ yẹn, ó yẹ kí n lọ iṣẹ́ yẹn ní the night before. Wọ́n wá message mi pé kí n pe office. Number one. So when I called pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, because I was like, what happened? So they were like, wọ́n first send the email to me because wọ́n mọ̀ pé mo ti ń tọ́jú ọmọ yìí for almost 2 years, and they want to speak to me on the phone to let me know pé ọmọ yẹn ti lọ, pé will I need any help, because they knew that pé kò sí màá ti ní a form of bond with this ọmọ yìí, wípé màá ti ní bond pẹ̀lú àwọn òbí ẹ̀. Ó ṣe mí bákan. This was February this year. So but see, it was a weekend, so come one lé months of pé ọmọ yẹn ti lọ. Ó fi nǹkan tó ń ṣe sílẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ wá hug me. Òun ò rọ́mọ náà rí, ó ṣàmùpá lọ ń tọ́jú èèyàn kan níbì kan o. He left what he was doing because it was so important for him to console me at that point. Kì í ṣe ẹbí mi o, èèyàn tí mò ń tọ́jú ni o, kò yé yín. He came and gave me a warm embrace because and láti February yẹn mi ti lọ tọ́jú èèyàn nílé, mo kàn ṣe hospital nìkan. That was how much I felt hurt from this.
Yeah. Now imagine how Wunmi and Hadurah would have felt on the day that man came out and said, "Wọ́n kọ̀kọ̀ lọ́gbọ́n ni, wọ́n fà jùlọ wọn ni." Imagine how they will feel on that day, hearing the person that's supposed to be the protector of the family say that àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀, tí àwọn fúnra wọn witness some of those situations, tó wá sọ pé wọ́n kọ̀ fà jùlọ wọn. Imagine the trauma. So if these people keep saying Hadurah kò lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀, kò ṣe kíní kan, how can you go back to such father and still see him as the protector that he's supposed to be? How?
I don't get.
There's no way Hadurah will look at the man and still feel he is the person he's supposed to be. There's no way. He cannot see him like a father. Kò lè ever put bàbá ni bàbá lẹ́ni yìí jẹ́ sùn, kò lè fi wò mọ́ láéláé. Let's not deceive ourselves. That man has really, really he has done a whole lot of damage in his own life, if he does not know. Because ọjọ́ alẹ́ òun ló fi ń ṣeré. That's the truth. How can you say such a thing? Now, àwọn tó wá wà in direct contact, tó ń rí kíní, tó ń experience it, how do you think they will feel? Kò sí mi rí nǹkan tí tó lè sọ tó lè be change mind wọn towards him to bring them back, to give him the love that they're supposed to have for him. He has really, really destroyed a lot of things.
Yóò ló ti petition rẹ pé Ọlọ́run ò ní gbà, ẹ wò á rí
Ó sọ lánàá, ó ní kó send fídíò post tó ti sọ pé a ti mú èkúté.
Adédoyin olóṣì aláwòkù.
Kí lorúkọ Richie ló wá ń sọ fún pé ṣé bí ìgbà tó sọ pé ó ti mú èkúté, báwo ni ẹ ṣe ní wait, that does not by anybody, so you can't use that for anything. If you see feel he has been defamed, or if you people think he has been petition yẹn.
Ṣebí gbogbo ṣebí nǹkan tí Joseph ẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ òun là ń sọ.
Let them petition someone and take the evidence to.
Nígbà ó lóun máa bá wọn tátọ́ délẹ̀, Adédoyin aláwòkù. Èèyàn kan olórí ìgbà tó lọ sórí Spicy Vibes àbí Super Vibes. Ìyẹn ni you are always walking, is either you are driving or you are walking. Kí ló dé òun ò tí gbọ́ kó pè ní kó wà lórí ìjókòó. Adédoyin Adédoyin mo ti gbọ́ homicide ìgbà tán bí pé kí ni mí ní homicide Adédoyin ní homicide is when téèyàn bá kú sílé ọjọ́ yẹn mo dẹ̀ lanu pé
Just imagine ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run imagine gbèrú Adédoyin yẹn orí platform wa ń bí ìlú wa.
kò lè rú wọn kí fẹ́ ń bì
I just no. Let's just imagine that such a person is on this platform. Would the person be able to have any conversation? No. How can such a person, èèyàn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí she talks like a retard. Èèyàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan máa sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́nà.
those people are in trouble.
Prof ṣé like a retard ni àbí retard fúnra rẹ̀?
Retard gangan ni
Retard ni sound like a retard.
Ẹ ti bá mi tún lọ́rùn ṣe ẹ ṣe.
Roadside ni o, roadside on the road ni o. Ẹ mọ̀ pọ́n ní òyìn fọwọ́júwe gbogbo ìgbà tó wà nílé. Nígbà tó ń lọ lọ́nà wọ́n ló yìí ní. So roadside ni o. Níbo lẹ ti rí omi side? Roadside.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo fi earpiece títí mò ń gbọ́ wá ń tòróró. Ẹ bá rí mo ṣe fọ́ sẹ́rìn nígbà tí mo gbọ́ they have to do a thorough investigation.
Thorough investigation. I was actually at work at that time.
Thorough investigation. Why would they just put him in the gasket like that? Money gas what? Ọpọlọ lílọ. Ayé òní bá mi dá Suzy. Òní bá mi bò ó tó èfún. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo mẹ́ta tọ̀tọ̀ tó tún rọra wá fún wa yìí.
Bennett, you hear your friend Suzy. Only they need to do thorough investigation.
Only thorough investigation. Only gasket. Only why would they put him in the gasket? Did you see the gasket? Wọ́n ti máa pè yàn ní àbí fún láìláì. Ṣé wíyẹn kó pà fún ẹ̀ mọ́ ni?
Ó ní wọ́n tòróró ni o.
Mr. Ọlá kò lè improve. She would rather go out. That lady, despite the fact that she is not that smart and she is really, really dumb, she still wants to dominate. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ conversation wọn bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó máa try láti dominate. Ó máa on mute ni. So dumb. Ó máa pariwo ni.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n pé gbà tí ìyá àgbà ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ní please pé kó jẹ́ káwọn tó kù náà sọ̀rọ̀. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ máa wọ́n pé àbóyá ọ̀rọ̀ tó lọ́pọlọ lórí ló fẹ́ sọ ẹni tọ́pọlọ ẹ̀ ti kú.